Coming up on today's show, we take a look at a local farmer's market. For WROR-TV, I'm Tyler Wampel. Good afternoon, Oviedo. I'm Tyler Wampel, and today is Thursday, April 8th, 2021. Today, reporter Caitlin Herbett gives us a special look at a local farmer's market.
On the first Saturday of the month, the historic Lawton House hosts the Oviedo Farmers Market, a community event that brings the people of Oviedo together in a series of vendors and eager customers.
So it's our first year at the Oviedo Market, and we were so drawn to this specific market for the community. Everybody is so vocal, and they like to not just come by and see what cool products you have, but actually get to know you as a business owner. And I get to have feedback from them that is valuable for me, so I can provide them with a better service.
Customers have the opportunity to purchase a variety of unique products that aren't just found anywhere.
So far that I have enjoyed here are the local homemade soaps that are all natural with essential oils.
It's important to me that all natural ingredients are used just because there's so much fake stuff that's out there.
The Oviedo Farmers Market is a staple to Oviedo's community and brings people together the first Saturday of every month.
You have a lot of people that come back every month. They have their specific products that they love. They've fallen in love with the vendors that come here every month that have products that they love.
Although the farmers market continues to be a fun community event for Oviedo citizens, COVID-19 has had an impact on the vendors they love and the products they buy.
So COVID has definitely had us rethink strategy as far as a production standpoint. How are we to provide a clean and safe transportation for the kitchen to product to client?
But COVID restrictions and difficulties have not taken away from the Oviedo Farmers Market as we continue to support each other.
Oviedo is about the people and the community, and we help each other out as a whole community. We don't look at each other as different groups or individuals, and we help each other out.
The Oviedo Farmers Market is an amazing example of community coming together, supporting each other, and creating a fun-filled environment in the process.
Hey, I love the community events, and I hope they keep coming up with new ones.
For WROR-TV, I'm Caitlin Herbett, reporting.
Table reservations for the Senior Garden Party are now open. You'll find the link and instructions on the Class of 2021 eCampus page. Please make sure everyone in your party is registered for their tickets and made their payment. Reservations close today, so don't delay. See Ms. Finnegan with questions. If you are interested in the Green Team Environmental Club, there will be an interest meeting on April 16th in Mr. Hoag's room, 12-019 at 2:30. This is the last week to order senior graduation yard signs, and it will not be available after this Friday. Each purchase helps support Project Graduation, to make sure to get one. Anyone interested in bowling for the 2021-2022 season who did not bowl in the 2020-2021 season should stop by Coach Waters' room 8-202 as soon as you have a chance. We will be airing messages from the top 10 in the senior class. Today we have our valedictorian, Jonathan White.
After a month of writing, I was back to square one. I was staring at a blank Microsoft Word document that was supposed to be filled with the inspirational and sound advice crafted from my infinite senior wisdom. But I had no words, no ideas, and no hope. And now, I only had 3 days to write this very top 10 speech. But you said you spent a month writing, I can hear you saying. Sure, but that time writing proved unproductive. I'd come up with a great idea, draft and edit a speech about the idea, tinker around with the parts of the speech I didn't like, and eventually scrap the whole idea because I felt like it wasn't good enough. Over and over and over again. I kept looking for a satisfactory speech, but nothing I did felt quite right. Nothing I wrote met the incredibly high standard I set for myself. Nothing felt perfect. That was the problem, perfection. The quality of not having any mistakes. Simply put, nothing we do can touch perfection. We're limited by our imperfect world, pervaded by jagged and jumpy lines instead of smooth and level ones. But I was too obsessed with perfection to acknowledge this truth, and I paid a mighty, mighty price for it. For me, it wasn't so much about the perfection. It was about the mistakes, or lack thereof. I did not want to make an error in my speech, so I became paralyzed by indecision, which ironically was an error in and of itself. But I have realized I'm not the only one who suffers from this fear of messing up. Do you know someone who doesn't participate in class discussions because they're afraid to say something wrong? Or someone who avoids a difficult class because they're afraid to get a bad grade? Or someone who doesn't try out for a sports team because they're afraid they won't make the cut? Or maybe you are afraid of one of these things? These are all instances of the debilitating fear of mistakes that led to my speech struggles. It's really important that we learn to overcome that fear. Making mistakes is the only way to move closer to perfection. It's an important mechanism by which we learn and develop. My greatest advice from my time in high school is to never let a fear of fumbling stop you from taking opportunities that you should to reach your potential. And if this speech is any indication, such steps are possible and important to perform. Thanks for listening and have a great day, Lions.
That's all we have for you today, Oviedo. Seniors, remember to wear your college spirit apparel tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, go Lions.